Alright guys, we're going to have the top 20 worst superhero films of all time. So let's get into it. At number 20 we have Iron Man 2. This movie was stupid, okay? Not only was it unrealistic in the fact where, what's his fucking name? Whiplash gets hit by a fucking car at a racetrack and survives without a broken bone or nothing like that, with no armor on, to the fact where they completely messed up Tony Stark's drinking addiction and made it into a comedy instead of taking it serious. Are you serious? Number 19, Justice League of America, 1997. How do you have a Justice League movie without the three main characters? Superman, Wonder Woman, and Batman. I don't know, but I do it anyway, and it sucks. The story is stupid. The effects were bad. God. Speaking of bad, number 18, we have Steel. You're killing my DC characters, you know. You're not giving them the proper movies they deserve. You put Shaquille O'Neal as Steel. Hey, that rhymed. Shaquille O'Neal as Steel. Fuck you. Ooh. Number 17, Dragonball Evolution. Without a doubt, the worst movie based on my cartoon I have ever seen. Not only did they turn Goku into a human, he wasn't a Saiyan. He knew what everything was. When Goku was a boy, Goku didn't know what a damn thing was. He didn't even know what a girl was. The fact of marriage. None of that shit. Here, he falls in love and shit. And he's in high school. Last time I checked, Goku never went to high school. Gohan did. His son did, but not him. Number 16, Jonah Hex. Josh Brolin, you're cool. Megan Fox, you suck. This story sucked. John Malkovich, why'd you waste your time? Warner Bros. DC Comics, what the fuck were you smoking? Number 15, Ghost Rider. Nick Cage, you're a hit and miss with me. Ghost Rider, you're a miss. I'm not even looking forward to this reboot of Ghost Rider because it looks like it's going to be stupid as well, even though it's darker looking. But if it's the same shit, then why bother? Number 15, Hulk, 2003. How do you kill the Incredible Hulk? Well, you make his film 2 hours and 18 minutes worth of nothing. You turn his father into the Absorbent Man, where he can absorb anything he touches. And then you have the boring dialogue that is Eric Bana and Jennifer Connelly, two of the best actors with this very boring ass script. What the hell? Number 13, Batman and Robin. Joe Schumacher, I still hate you for just trying to entertain us. Okay? You call that entertainment? You call George Clooney and Chris O'Donnell entertainment? Granted, Chris O'Donnell do got NCIS Los Angeles, which is okay. But he's fucking Robin. He is not Robin, sir. Alicia Silverstone is not Batgirl, sir. Arnold Schwarzenegger should never have been Mr. Freeze. You shouldn't even touch Mr. Freeze. Uma Thurman, she was hot, so I'm not gonna knock Uma Thurman. But everything else about that movie fucking sucked. Bane was a fucking Mexican wrestler. Really? Number 12. Fantastic Four 1 and 2. Tim Story, what the fuck were you smoking? Not only did you make these Fantastic Four movies into cartoon characters, even though they were fucking a real life movie, The story and script fucking stupid. It's too comical. It wasn't serious at all. It wasn't dark. I couldn't take nothing seriously. I'm glad Chris Evans got another chance to be a superhero again after this shit. Don't touch Fantastic Four again unless you're gonna do it darker. Okay? So this reboot better be dark. Or I fucking riot. Number 11. Catwoman. There's only one Catwoman. Michelle Pfeiffer, okay? Nobody can touch that. Not even Halle Berry. I don't care about her boobies. Okay? Her boobies ain't got shit to me. I really don't care about black women like that. Mainly in the white girls. And it shows. I mean, Sharon Stone wasted her time. Warner Bros., you wasted your time with this bullshit. Not to mention she wasn't even Selena Kyle. Thank goodness. Number 10. Listen to this very good now. Daredevil. The producer's cut. The theatrical version. Yeah. That version sucks. Because they removed the main subplot in the producer's cut. Which is the one we paid to go see. Why would you do that? To make it into a love story? Did it really need to be that way? No. Okay? Should have been R-rated. Should have been darker. But stay tuned for the best movies, best superhero movies. You'll find out what I'm talking about. Number 9, Elektra. What's worse than the producer's cut of Daredevil? This fucking spinoff, Elektra. So not only does she come back from the dead, she fights ninjas. How can you go wrong with that? How about it being boring? Uninteresting. Oh yeah, and they have powers. Not bad for them to have powers, but I don't know, it just don't work in there. I think it was called The Hand, I believe. The group was. I don't remember because I went to go see this shit. I don't know why. Number 8, superhero movie. Drake, you're awesome. I love Drake and Josh. But this... You left Drake and Josh for this? To be in a movie with a bunch of nobodies like Pamela Anderson? Leslie Nielsen wasting his time again? Wow. That just shows you wanted to get paid, didn't you? Number 7, Punisher, Warzone. Granted, Punisher Warzone is more like the comics than the other 2004 version. Somehow they managed to screw that up by just making it nothing but meaningless violence. Okay? How can you mess that up? Oh yeah, you forgot to write the fucking story straight. Not only did they turn this into a reboot, they turned it into a bad reboot. Really? At least 2004's was decent. At least they explained shit. They just didn't do it flashbacks. Too many fucking flashbacks in the movie kills the all credibility you have in a movie like that. So why would you do it? Number 6, Howard the Duck. You know, I didn't even know that was a Marvel comic. I did not know that. But the movie sure as hell fucking sucked. Okay? What was he, like half man, half duck or something? He had a human body, but a duck head and duck hands and shit. Boning chicks and shit. What the hell? Marvel, what the fuck were you thinking writing a story like that in a comic book? Maybe it worked in a comic book, but it can't work on film. I can't, no. Number 5, The Punisher, 1989. Yeah. You know how bad that one was? I only watched 20 minutes of it before shutting it off and never went back to it again. Number 4, Captain America, 1990. How the fuck do you shoot a Captain America movie and then run out of your budget and can't finish the fucking movie right? How does that happen? Because that's what happened with Captain America 1990. They ran out of their budget money and they had to complete the film without any more money, and it looked terrible. And even if it didn't look terrible, the story was going to be fucking terrible. Just like RoboCop 3, Captain America 1990 was destined to fail. Speaking of failures, number 3, Supergirl. You take my character Superman. Not only do you give Supergirl her own story, I am so glad Christopher Reeve did not appear in Supergirl. I am damn glad he didn't do it. Because it makes no fucking sense. She basically comes to Earth with the costume already fucking on. How do you come to Earth with the Superman costume already on you? The hell? Were y'all that of a rush? Y'all didn't even just do the origin right? Y'all had to just put her straight in the suit as soon as she hits the Earth? And knows how to use her powers. She didn't have to train nobody. Clark Kent didn't have to teach her nothing. That's what you're telling me? Fuck you. Number 2, Superman 4, The Quest for Peace. Christopher Reeve, what were you thinking writing this? I mean, you wrote a good story about trying to end nuclear war and shit like that. But you produced a very bad movie. The movie was only made for $17 million. Not to mention, the man who played Nuclear Man wasn't even his real voice. Gene Hackman dubbed his voice. So you had the actor playing the man, but you had Gene Hackman doing his voice. What the fuck? So what did the actual guy who has all those muscles sound like? A little bitch? And at number 1, Mystery Men. I hated this fucking movie. Okay? I didn't laugh at this fucking movie. I seen better shit than this. What the fuck was this? What type of power, what type of superhero, you know, has utensils for fighting weapons? So if you want to shove a fork up somebody's ass, why don't you just do it the old-fashioned way? Why you gotta go? Kel Mitchell. You had Kenan and Kel. Why would you star in this? I mean, I can see Ben Stiller starring in this because Ben Stiller started in a lot of bullshit over his career. But you coming off the heels of Kenan and Kel for this? Why? I think the only 2 people I know from Mystery Men that still works now is William H. Macy and Ben Stiller. I don't see none of those other people no more. None. Anyway, if you guys got your list of top worst superhero movies, shoot a video and make a video response. I would love to see what you got. Tomorrow I'm going to do the best. So yeah, I am out. Later. Fuck me.